the red armor room with the railgun, which make it really tough to reclaim.
Yeah, Profuse getting a nice pair of shoddy kills, or shoddy shots, and pulling down any in and out guy who stuck his head out. And here comes the convergence on quad. It's a little bit early though. And Everkill getting the worst spawn of his life. Profuse able to pull him down with a little help from someone waiting in the wings. By the way, if anyone notices, I did go into my settings and try to turn off the notifications about whenever someone comes online, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to work. I have all that stuff supposedly hidden, and it still shows up, so.
Looks like IO trying to set up really early here on the quad.
And actually, they're at red too. And, yeah.
Yep, they made a push out to red.
They have red and quad, and actually quad's going to be coming really soon here. We got Hank coming in with a plasma, getting railed in the back of the ass by Fleischer. And Arock, and quad will be picked up by Clamp. He just runs in and steals it right out from under them. And pokes his head out, and then he's going to sit back and rail. Pop some quad rails here, and now he's going to chase down some fodder. Looks like Sparks. Sparks will go down. Actually, it's Profuse, who is sneaking up behind. Nice teamwork there. It looks like in and out. They didn't get killed by quad, but quad was used as a distraction in order to get everybody's heads turned. Then there were all the rest of the fires were behind the quad targets, and they pulled them apart. So that will give Fires a nearly 10 frag lead here. There it is. There's 10 frags. Although this seems to be a little bit closer than last time around. Because by this time we'd already seen almost a 20 lead, I think, by 5 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like IO's playing a lot more team-oriented this time around.
That being said, I just saw Fleischer and I think it was Bio come running in and just get destroyed by Clamp's rail. And they were using shoddy at long range. It just was not very effective. Now they pushed in on red. They pushed Clamp back.
Yeah, it looks like IO's gonna reclaim this red armor room here.
Now, TGM, have we introduced you really here? I want to make sure that people recognize your voice and you get a chance to say hi.
I don't know if I have officially been introduced.
Well, then why don't we do that?
But hello. But hello to everyone out there.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to have you joining the team, and for our loyal listeners out there, we are working on potentially getting TGM set up so that he can also do his own video broadcast. So you'll have even more Quake Live TV coverage with
absolutely looking forward to it.
To provide it. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool to put that together, man. Quad pops, and it's gonna go to Fleischer. Grabs it with 19 health. That's a really weird choice. Especially when the entire team is there, and he could have certainly handed it off to anybody else. Oh, there's Clamp getting a nice kill. Fleischer pops out and pulls Clamp down, but only 13 seconds left on that quad, and Fleischer's only got 1 kill on it. He tops himself off with a 50 health, but he's not finding anybody. He hasn't really left the main area here, and it looks like, yeah, FoJ was hiding over near the jump pad yellow, and he will, the quad there will go down very quickly. So that was only 1 or 2 kills with that quad, and that's not going to be enough.
Yeah, FoJ doing a really good job there of hiding from the quad, limiting the damage.
Yeah, very well done. And we saw ID able to pop one of the in-and-out guys up and over the Mega, denying them. And, whoops, I think ID just popped the teammate in the back there. Whoops. Eats a rocket, but still sitting pretty with that Mega. Able to take down Fleischer, close range. Shot a kill. He's going to go for a rail on Arock. Down he goes. And
it's like FoJ making a push here.
Over red. Well, ID's on one hell of a streak here. He's going to go after Everkill. Still sitting pretty with tons of health. And I think this is about his 7th kill. Wow, he's going to get another rail here on Sparks. Yeah, he gets Sparks down. Wow, this is, I think, a 10-kill run here by ID. We're going to stay with him. He might survive long enough.
Good run.
He might survive long enough to get the next quad. It's going to be coming up in just a few seconds. And I think one of the teams is a little bit late on the pickup there, so it's going to probably pop around 645, 650, I think. Alright, so ID grabbing the Mega. He's going to make a push for the quad. He's going to show up just in time for it, I think. And here's a nice push. He's going to run for it. Lands on it and picks it up! Down to 32 health, and down he goes to Fleischer. Yeah, he was very aggressive there to try to pick it up. But he had that time very well.
Yeah, good job by IO there, killing him off there pretty quickly.
Yeah, before he could wreak any damage. Clamp getting stuck in the pillars. He was hiding in the dungeon and gets pulled down by a team up of Fleischer and Arok. Fleischer only 2 health, running for a couple of 25s. We'll bump him up to 52. We're gonna hop over and take a look at Spark tonight. Ooh, getting shottied by ID. ID is sitting here with a 40%
ID's looking really strong on this map.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said ID's looking really strong on this map right now.
Yeah, I just peeked and he's got a 40% accuracy right now. That is top-notch stuff. Oh, that's a... Ooh. I was afraid one of the IO guys was going to burn his tootsies in the lava there, but I think the Hang was nice enough to kill him before he burned to death. The Hang popping out with a mega health and a rail. And he's getting MG'd. It's like a flock of birds convening on his position, and he finally goes down to a rail. But most of that damage was done by MGs. Irok pulling down ID with a well-placed rocket splash. Hopping over Clamp, waiting for Mega with only 17 health. Back over to ID, who seems to be MVP tonight, at least on this map. He's been very strong. Still sitting at a 40% accuracy.
Looks like IO is going to take control of this red armor here, waiting for the next quad to set up.
Although the Hang is shutting him down here. Sparks, close range, able to pull down the Hang, and the quad will go to Profuse. Yeah, IO is showing up late to that quad, and it looks like a pair of kills are going to go to Profuse before he goes down. So take a look at the score, 85 to 57. Make that 58, but still solidly in the hands of Fires and Judaism. We're seeing a little bit of a double team there. Again, whenever IO thinks that they've got a frag and they're focused in for the kill, we got a Fires guy standing, flanking him and coming up behind him and getting the frag. So that's really paying off for them. They've almost surpassed 100 frags here, sitting at 93.
Hey, FoJ doing a really good job of moving through the map in pairs.
Yeah. And the Hangs picked up an excellent, and they have cleared out red completely. And now they're going to make a push for quad. It's quite early for that. So it looks like, yeah, they're just peeking around here. They're going to stick around at red for a little bit longer. Took a while for Clamp to take that shot with the rail, and he lost his teammate in the process. Sparks popping out and getting MG'd by the Hang. We're down to 5-minute warning here, and we've just passed 41 frag deficit for the in and out boys. So right now it looks like they are down and out. The Hang picking up a rail in the dungeon, and he's heading over towards the plasma. A little bit of a telegraph move, and Fleischer pulls him down with a close range shotty. We've got quad popping in about 20 seconds. The Hang popping out with an MG. It's going to be able to kill Fleischer. Yeah, he pulls him down with an MG only. And picks up that shotty before he goes down to Everkill as a fresh spawn.
Yeah, FoJ doing what they need to do. They're holding down the red armor, and they're moving to the mega health area, locking that down, and then setting up for quads.
Which actually is, I was about to say, about to pop, and it's Profuse once again grabbing it. Only 50 health left on him, though. He's going to bump up to 75. Making a move on red, moving over to... Nope, he skips back from the portal, and he's going to wait. He wants some armor. 13 seconds left on that quad. And about to hear a ching-ching. There it is. Only 6 seconds left, and Sparks makes the wrong move, coming in on red, and there is a rocket kill. The final second of that quad, Profuse getting yet another shot, and he did not go down for the duration of that quad. He's only able to pick up 3 frags, but that's 3 more to add to the tally. 113 to 63, and Sparks is able to defend himself in the dungeon here, pulling down Profuse. Now he pulls down ID with a nice